Good evening. As we continue in this month, this season of creation, I invite you to join me as I read from Sidney Lanier, Hymns of the Marshes. This poem is titled Sunrise. In my sleep I was fain of their fellowship, fain of the live oak, the marsh, and the main. The little green leaves would not let me lone in my sleep. Upbreathed from the marshes a message of range and of sweep, interwoven with waftures of wild sea liberties drifting, came through the lapped leaves sifting, came to the gates of sleep. Then my thoughts in the dark of the dungeon keep, of the castle of captives hid in the city of sleep. Upstarted by twos and by threes assembling, the gates of sleep fell a-trembling, like as the lips of a lady that forth falter, yes, shaken with happiness, the gates of sleep stood wide. I have waked, I have come, my beloved, I might not abide. I have come ere the dawn, O beloved, my live oaks, to hide in your gospeling glooms, to be as a lover in heaven, the marsh, my marsh, and the sea, my sea. Tell me, sweet burly-barked man, bodied tree, that mine arms in the dark are embracing, dost know from what fount are these tears at thy feet which flow? They rise not from reason, but deeper inconsequent deeps. Reason's not one that weeps. What logic of greeting lies betwixt dear over beautiful trees and the rain of the eyes? O cunning green leaves, little masters, like as ye gloss, as all the dull tissue dark with your luminous darks that emboss the vague blackness of night into pattern and plan, so, but would I could know, with your question embroidering the dark of the question of man, so with silences puffling the silence of man, while his cry to the dead for some knowledge is under the ban, so ye have wrought me designs on the night of our knowledge, yea, ye have taught me, so that haply we know somewhat more than we know. Ye lispers, whisperers, singers in storms, ye consciences murmuring faiths under forms, ye ministers meet for each passion that grieves, friendly, sisterly, sweetheart leaves. O rain me down from your docks that contain me, wisdoms ye winnow from winds that pain me, sift down tremors of sweet within sweet that advise me of more than they bring, repeat me the wood smell that swiftly but now brought breath from the heaven-side bank of the river of death. Teach me the terms of silence, preach me the passion of patience, sift me, impeach me, and there, oh there, as ye hang with your myriad palms upturned in the air, pray me a myriad prayer. My gossip the owl, is it thou, that out of the leaves of the low-hanging bough, as I pass to the beach art stirred, dumb woods, have ye uttered a bird? Reverend marsh, low-couched along the sea, old chemist wrapped in alchemy, distilling silence, lo, that which our father age had died to know, the menstruum that dissolves all matter, thou hast found it, for the silence filling now the globed charity of receiving space. This solves us all, man, matter, doubt, disgrace, death, love, sin, sanity. Must in yon silence clear solution lie, too clear, that crystal nothing who peruse? The blackest night could bring us brighter news. Yet precious qualities of silence haunt round these vast margins, ministrant. Oh, if thy soul's a ladder gasp for space, with trying to breathe no bigger than thy race, just to be fellowed, when that thou hast found no man with room or grace enough of bound to entertain that new thou tell'st thou art, 'tis here, thou canst unhand thy heart and breathe it free, by rangy marsh in lone sea liberty, the tides at full, the marsh with flooded streams glimmers a limpid labyrinth of dreams, each winding creek and grave entrancement lies, a rhapsody of morning stars. The skies shine scant with one port galaxy, the marsh brags ten, looped on his breast they lie. Oh, what if a sound should be made? Oh, what if a bound should be laid to this bow and string tension of beauty and silence, a spring to the bend of beauty, the bow, or the hold of silence, the string. I fear me, yon dome of diaphanous gleam will break as a bubble or blown in a dream, yon dome of too tenuous tissues of space and of night, overweighted with stars, overfreighted with light, oversated with beauty and silence will seem but a bubble that broke in a dream. If a bound of degree to this grace be laid, or a sound, or a motion made. But no, it is made, list somewhere, mystery, where? In the leaves, in the air, in my heart, is a motion made? 'Tis a motion of dawn, like a flicker of shade on shade. In the leaves 'tis palpable, low multitudinous stirring, upwinds through the woods, the little ones softly conferring, have settled my lords to be looked for, so they are still. But the air and my heart and the earth are athrill. And look where the wild duck sails round the bend of the river, and look where a passionate shiver expectant is bending the blades of the marsh grass in serial shimmers and shades, and invisible wings, fast fleeting, are beating the dark overhead as my heart beats. And steady and free is the ebb tide, flowing from marsh to sea. Run home, little streams, with your lapfuls of stars and dreams, and a sailor unseen is hoisting a peak, for list down the inshore curve of the creek, how merrily flutters the sail, and lo, in the east will the east unveil. The east is unveiled, the earth hath confessed a flush, 'tis dead, 'tis alive, 'tis dead, ere the west was aware of it. Nay, 'tis abiding, 'tis unwithdrawn. Have a care, sweet heaven, 'tis dawn. Now a dream of a flame through that dream of a flesh is uprolled. To the zenith ascending, a dome of undazzling gold is builded, in shape as a beehive from out of the sea. The hive is of gold undazzling, but oh, the bee, the star-fed bee, the build-fire bee of dazzling gold is the great sun bee that shall flash from the hive-hold over the sea. Yet now the dewdrop, now the morning gray, shall live their little lucid, sober day, ere with the sun their souls exhale away. Now in each pettiest personal sphere of dew, the summoned moon shines complete as in the blue, big dewdrop of all heaven, with these lit shrines, or silvered to the farthest sea confines, the sacramental marsh, one pious plain of worship lies. Peace to the ante-rain of Mary morning, blissful mother mild, minded of naught but peace, and of a child. Not slower than majesty moves, for a mean and a measure of motion, not faster than dateless Olympian leisure, might pass with unblown ample garments from pleasure to pleasure. The wave-serrate sea rim sinks unjarring, unreeling, forever revealing, edgewise, bladewise, halfwise, wholewise, 'tis done. Good morrow, Lord Sun, with several voice with ascription one, the woods and the marsh and the sea and my soul unto thee, whence the glittering stream of all morrows doth roll, cry good and pass good and most heavenly morrow, Lord Sun, O artisan born in the purple workman heat, parter of passionate atoms that travail to meet, and be mixed in the death-cold oneness, innermost guest at the marriage of elements, fellow of publicans, blessed king in the blouse of flame that loiterest over the idle skies, yet laborest fast evermore, thou in the fine forged thunder, thou in the beat of the heart of a man, thou motive, laborer, heat, yea, artist thou, of whose art yon sees all news, with his inshore greens and manifold mid-sea blues. Pearl glint, shell tint, ancientest, perfectest hues, ever shaming the maiden's lily and rose, confess thee in each mild flame that glows, in the clarified virginal bosoms of stones that shine, it is thine, it is thine. Thou chemist of storms, whether driving the winds a swirl, or a flicker, the subtiler essences polar that whirl, in the magnet earth, yea, thou with the storm for a heart, writ with debate, many spotted with question, part, from part off sundered, yet ever a globed light, that yet ever the artist ever more large and bright than the eye of a man may avail of, manifold one. I must pass from the face of the sun. Old want is awaken agog, every wrinkle a frown. The worker must pass to his work in the terrible town. But I fear not, nay, and I fear not the thing to be done. I am strong with the strength of my Lord, the sun. How dark soe'er the race that needs to be run, I am lit with the sun. Oh, never the mast-high run of the seas of traffic shall hide thee, never the hell-colored smoke of the factories hide thee, never the reek of the time's thin politics hide thee, and ever my heart through the night shall with knowledge abide thee, and ever by day shall my spirit, as one that hath tried thee, labor at leisure and art till yonder beside thee. My soul shall float, friend sun, my soul shall float, friend sun, the day being done.